Welcome to the Fishbowl Radio here. My name is Chief, and we're here today, me and Mike Honcho. We're going to do the NASCAR Phoenix preview. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hello, Chief. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Having a nice day today?
Oh, yeah, real good day.
Okay. Well, we're going to recap the Daytona 500, and we're going to give our picks for who's going to win at Phoenix. First, let's recap Daytona. Jimmie Johnson, my pick, won the Daytona 500. What do you thought about Daytona 500, man?
I think it was one of it was as good as a race as I expected, and a lot of other people expected it to be because of the two cars and we didn't have such a good finish as it was. It was we was gonna win some third four.
Yeah, but Earnhardt had a run going into four. Earnhardt Jr., he had a shot. I mean, but Jimmy came down the Buckner lane, which that ended all that. But I mean, hey, but I was wondering what Danica was doing. She was third, coming out of two, and I was like, well, she's gonna make a move, or her or Biff was gonna come up, or I mean, go low and possibly get by Johnson. I was wondering what was happening there.
Well, me too. I was like, well, I was trying to find out why I was trying to make the pass. They just stayed at the bottom of the lane and followed Jimmy, but if they're trying to find something. Because
I was wondering if, I think if Danica went low, I think someone would have followed her and see if she would have got the win, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it would have made for a much more interesting race it was, because it really let me.
I think it was a good race. I think overall it was a good race, but,
I mean, but yeah, but nobody could pass anybody. You rarely found anybody get past. And I mean, they had, I forgot who it was, but one race said it wasn't that interesting because nobody could pass anybody. I mean, it was a decent race, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as exciting as Daytona usually is. Now you know what's going, and I'm on the edge of my seat. And I was just sitting there watching and like, wow, okay.
Well, I was pretty happy because my favorite driver won, but let's see. Listen, though. Let's talk about the nationwide race. This one has caught a whole lot of buzz in the world news. People actually thinking they know something about NASCAR. All right, what's your views on it?
I think that people who talk about how NASCAR, whatever, how bad of an accident was, how they kind of slow down the cars and something like that, or try to make changes and all that. Thing is, though, that's something that don't happen every time a race happens. That's just a freak accident. What happens at the race, that's a freak accident. You don't see that happen all the time. You rarely see it happen in NASCAR.
Yeah, the cars are built very well in protection, but if you, the only way I think you can solve this issue if you move the fans back from the thing, if you really want to make any improvements at all. But I mean, these people that gripe about this stuff, I mean, they're going to use basically trash NASCAR for not freaking protecting the fans. Well, you almost have to expect something like this. I mean, look, on the back of a NASCAR ticket, it says you are responsible. We are not responsible for anything that happens over a car flying over the fence or anything like that. We are not responsible for it because you bought the ticket. You put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, the race, like I said, it's not like NASCAR did all they could do. It had the fence and all that. The fence is a very strong fence. I mean, they could see if it wasn't, the whole car went through, and then we would have been having a bigger problem because then we would have probably people dying right there on the track because the car came and fell on them. But that wasn't the case. That fence is very strong. It so happened to be when that car hit it. I mean, it got messed up and it went straight through the fence.
It was a gate. It was a gate in the fence. Which, I don't know why they have gates in the fences, because I couldn't really figure out why they would have that, but, well, I think for people to go in and out, like, you know, like, officials and stuff, I guess, but, like, that thing caught that fence, caught that gate, I mean, and that's what happened. I mean, it just kind of wrapped around and the engine came out of the car. I mean, what else can you do about that? I mean, there's almost nothing NASCAR could do about that situation. I mean,
well, no, how many times you see an engine fly out of a car? I can remember the last time I saw it. I don't know if it happened any time before, but I remember Elliott Tyler Tokeno losing his engine when he hit the inside wall. That's the time I can remember.
Yes, the last time I seen an engine come out, that was about 3 or 4 years ago.
I mean, I see all that. I mean, it don't happen much in NASCAR, a car going through the fence almost every
And how many wrecks have you seen? How many wrecks have you seen since Elliott Sadler's accident?
Oh, I've seen a lot of wrecks.
Exactly.
I've seen so many wrecks. I mean, the last time I saw a car actually go through the fence was in a car Edwards and Brandon Johnson.
That's the last time that stuff actually happened. But you know what? Both of those incidents were reason why. There was a car getting hit, and there was another car right there. Remember Ryan Newman? Edwards' car started to back up, but it wouldn't have went as high if Newman wouldn't have hit Edwards. Edwards went flying in the air at Talladega. The back end of the car, that car wouldn't have went airborne if it wasn't for that. It wouldn't have been nearly as bad if Newman wouldn't have hit him. Or the same thing at this last week. You know that wreck how it got started before they got in the that D oval? Tri-oval, I mean, my bad. Before they got in the tri-oval, I mean, that stuff was already happening.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to avoid the wreck, but there was nothing they could do about it.
Yeah, there was 2 cars that were wrecking, and then here comes Aaron McClure. What could he have done? I mean, there's nothing you could do about that stuff. I mean, you just have to accept it almost.
Yeah, that's like with the wreck, with the record series, where they come out Stewart and Martin and all them.
Yeah.
No, this guy was good to that avoid the wreck. You try to avoid the wreck going about 20 miles per hour, alright? And you try to avoid the wreck. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's talk about the top 5. Who you got in top 5 of Phoenix?
Number 5, I got Ryan Newman. Number 4, I got let's see, I'm gonna put Stewart. 3, I'm gonna go with Martin Kidmore. Number 2, I'm gonna put in there Brackenhouse, and number 1 is gonna be a huge surprise. But at the last week's Spreaker running, I found out something about this person. I'm gonna go with Danica Patrick.
You think Danica's gonna win at Phoenix? Interesting pick. Interesting pick. My 5th place finisher will be probably. I think I could see Jimmy Johnson finishing in the top 5. I could see him fifth. 5th be a good estimate for him. Number 4, I will say that we don't really know, but I'm gonna put Biffle at 4. Even though he's not really great, I can see Biffle having a good day. Number 3, Clint Boyer. I think Boyer's gonna be pretty good. Number 2, I think Keselowski will get up there, maybe make a little bit of noise. And I got Ryan Newman winning at Phoenix.
Yeah, well, I think Ryan Newman's gonna have a pretty good day, but I see Danica. She improved so much. I mean, I saw her at Daytona, and I'm like, man, she ain't gonna be able to run up there for very long with people. I mean, you're gonna win a bunch of people in races for a long time.
I could see Danica screwing herself over though, leading the race, and then something would happen to her.
Well, I could see that too, but I mean, I would. It'd be a historical moment though if Danica could win. It'd be the first ever woman to win that car race, Spring Cup race. I could definitely see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, I just think she needs a little more experience before she wins a race, but well.
You say that, but Trevor May won his first race.
At what racetrack though? At what racetrack?
Daytona.
And what we said last week.
Having Daytona, but look.
Anybody can win at Daytona.
Yes, but with this year, you have to do a good job of winning Daytona.
If you picked the winner of Daytona, like I did, I should have really invested into the lottery last week because I would have won the lottery. Because that was a sheer luck that I got that one right.
Well, you're lucky if your favorite driver, you kind of pick to win. I mean, I picked the driver to win, but of course, it's not the big,
I think Newman will win at Phoenix. You got Danica. Well, that's going to be all for this episode here. A little 10-minute one, I guess you could say. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today, this week. We're going to come back next week. We'll be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The race will be on Sunday. It'll be on Fox. Try to tune in. Any last words, Mike Hunter, you want to tell to the listeners?
No.
All right, you're good. So that'll be all for this week's episode of the Fishbowl Radio. Hope you'll tune in next week, and have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Friday to y'all. Bye-bye.